Hello guys, this is DC Trader for another market review, and this is December 2020. And what did our futures market did yesterday, guys? It made a new all-time high. Oh my goodness, what is going on here to the US market, right? Take a look at that, guys. Yesterday, we were breaking a little bit higher, and I was telling you guys, it feels like this US market wanted to go up and then it reached up, guys. So what happened was, okay, yesterday I think we were discussing around this area here. And yesterday, boom, out there. And today, although it's doing a pullback, well, let's see what happens tonight. If it makes another even higher, right? But thank you very much to our US market for another all-time high. Alright. But today, guys, what's going on with our market? Look at that, guys. We had a follow-up trade, guys, on our PSEI. Look at that, guys. Yesterday, we had a bull micro, and I think I was marking this actually area. I don't want it to go back down to 6.9, and today it actually opened near its closing price, dropped down, could not retest this area. So all I can say, guys, what is this? Actually, this is a continuation to this bull micro. That's all and simple. Although we reached there around 10, and then now we are trying to have a bear micro, right? We're trying, but suddenly we close above this particular area. So okay, for tomorrow, guys, this is what I would mark in tomorrow. Basically, I wanted to create higher highs and to be within this range. Anything within this range, if it creates like a lower high, then this will cancel this one out, right? But if for tomorrow it opens there, try to do that and open it again, then this is a bear micro going to a bull micro. That is that. That's only two areas there. So this area and that area for tomorrow. Now, if we open anywhere outside this area and creates lower lows, then this might cancel this area. We'll see tomorrow. But other than that, I feel this market may want to go up and retest its 7,132. All right. The next market that we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. Now, AC Energy, on the other hand, guys, it is a AC Energy. And basically yesterday, I was telling you guys, okay, it did not went inside this particular gap and it went down, right? But the thing is, I still hold my thinking of yesterday. It's either this one or this one. It's either these two. Now, if it hits this first, this confirms this is a bear micro, right? But other than that, I feel this market may want to retest this area first around 614 before going back up. Definitely. Or it will just jump, pass through, and continue, right? But other than that, these two areas, I'm going to be looking like a hawk, this area. All right. And the next market that we're going to be discussing is Ali. Now, Ali, guys, I would say
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Ali's doing good, guys. Take a look at that, guys, right? Now, yesterday, I marked this two area here, thinking that, okay, It's either this or this. But today, it actually opened here, dropped down, could not even retest this particular area, and continued to create higher highs. And it ended up even higher. And which is breaking up high, which is what's our goal, guys? Around 44 something. Let me check. Ooh. Yep, our goal there was around that 44. And it is doing its job. Yep. So Ali's doing good. Now for tomorrow, guys, I would and it even went into this closing this gap, guys. Now for tomorrow, I would mark this area here. And let's remove these area. Now, if it wanted to continue, it will continue to create higher highs off of here. Then this will mean to be one big bull micro. Now, if it will create a bear micro, then I may want to take a look at what happens, because now there's another gap here, what it does with this gap here. And you already know that this particular area is the we have to take a look at 38.29, which is this area was the previous 29 around here. Yep. We gotta be careful around this area, guys. But other than that, I feel this market may still want to go up for another higher high for this market. All right. Then the next stock that we're gonna be discussing is BDO, and BDO was a really bit of surprise, guys. I was thinking, all right, it's gonna go up and continue to create higher highs, but in turn, it opened higher, created a bear micro to the low of this area, which is 104.10. What is going on there, BDO? Now, we don't want this to go down from here, so I hope that tomorrow they would go back in the range and try to go up higher, right? Other than that, I feel if they would continue this movement, then the thing that I will take a look at, where is their next support though? Because there's really no gap, nothing, so I'm kind of worried they might want to go back to around near 100 again, which is not looking so good for this market, because once this breaks here, guys, then yeah, so we gotta stay within these two range, and we don't want to retest this area here, which is what is the price for this area? I would say 101. We don't want to go back to 101, guys. Definitely not go back to 101. Other than that, I feel this market still has a chance to go up. The next stock that we're going to be discussing is Converge. Now for Converge, guys, it is I was kind of excited, right? It was trying to go up. But today I marked these two areas here, right? Because it ended it and it wasn't able to retest both high and low. And today it continued lower. So which means this is a bear micro. So tomorrow this is the area that we should be carefuling of. Now if it backtracks, go above 16 pesos and creates higher highs, then this bear micro has ended and it's going to another bull micro. But if this opens here and continues to go drop down below this, because right now it's closing around 1550 though. So I will take a look at this, because it could also happen sometimes it opens here, goes up a little bit and goes back down, continuing this bear micro, right? So let's take a look at it. But overall, I feel this market, I was thinking this market would go up to 1680 again. Otherwise, I think there is still some traders stuck between 1560 and they're still not yet done. The next particular stock is DITO. Now, DITO on the other hand, guys, remember yesterday I told you guys it's either one or the other? And basically, yes, it went up higher, which is actually very good. So take a look at that. It opened around 6650 and continued, right? To create, actually, it wasn't able to retest 670, right? Until the last moment, right? So I feel, yes, there is a continuation for this particular market. But for tomorrow, I'll easily mark this zone area here. Now, it may open here, close back down. As long as it could not retest when it goes down, it is still a bull micro. Now, if it opens up, went back down, and go back up, 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 creating higher highs, then that is a good sign. A continuation today, bull micro. Other than that, we don't want it to go open and continue to go back down. Now, if it does, I want it to stop at 650. That's it for this particular stock. But other than that, I hope that this stock is going back to create another all-time high of 805, even higher. The next stock that we're going to be discussing is one of the hardest stocks so far, guys, is FGEN. The way I would tell you guys FGEN, right? Yesterday, I was thinking, okay, all right, like that, right? But today, it opened here and retest the low directly. So for me, this cancels out. And you know, for this particular stock, then it is like this. So for tomorrow, guys, I would say I would still remain this within this box, within 2950 and within 28, because we actually ended inside the range. So I find maybe you're building buyers around here, and tomorrow the sellers have pushing it down. Now they could be exiting out of their position, and tomorrow this could create another bull micro, who knows, or a continuation. But if we take a look at this particular stock though, yes, although first entry, second entry, so we don't want to go back down to below 28, guys. If we do go back down to 28, then we may take a look at 2750. Let's see if that holds. If that breaks down, something has changed for this particular stock. But other than that, I feel still FGEN still may have a chance to go up, right? And the next particular stock is HLCM. Now for HLCM, guys, really, again, we are stuck in the middle, or another inside day between this and this. And today we are in here, undecidable. But this could be a bear micro in the making yet. Now, the only way this can succeed to be a bear micro if it opens tomorrow and goes back down below here and could continue, or goes back down and creates higher highs, then ended this one and go back higher to 7, right? But other than that, I feel this market maybe having a pause day today. And other than that, this market still has. But if you overall, this still pretty bullish. Because it can also fake you out, guys. Take a look at that. It tried to retest, could not retest here, breaks out. even higher. So for me, this is still overall much more bullish than bearish, right? But it could be just having a pause day. So the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is JFC. And JFC today, guys, had a continuation. Now, although yesterday I marked this particular area, and actually it stayed above 195 and even going up even higher further, which means that it is a continuation to this bull micro. So tomorrow, there you go. Let's take a look. Although it's ended there, so let's make that one. If it stays in here and cannot create a breaking the lows, lower lows, like what I mean about that is like this. If it does that, as long as it does not break here and continue to go above, that is a good sign. You could also go down here. It went above, but as long as it does not retest this low here, guys, you know it is more attack here, right? Those are the key importance. Now, if it goes here, retest backs, then that is a bear micro going, right? So let's hope this particular market follows these two areas here, does not retest any lows, immediate lows. All right, that is for this particular market. And the next market that we're going to be discussing is MBT, which is MBT, guys. To be honest with you, it is quite different from BDO, because MBT, guys, I feel it is, take a look at BDO ended outside this particular area here, where MBT, it's moving forward. Now, BDO is different. It opened higher, went back down, right? Where MBT opened just above this particular range and continued to retest the highs. So you know this is a continuation to the bull micro. So for tomorrow, okay, there you are. Let's mark that area. As long as it cannot break this down here or create a lower lows, right? This has a continuation to even reach even around 49.92 or near 50, guys. That's what I feel for this particular market. I hope our financials is doing good, right? But other than that, I feel this is quite different from BDO. This feels like more bullish. Now for MM, guys, for MM on the other hand, it is quite different for MM. Yeah. Remember when I marked this particular area? And today, it actually opened here, retested this. Although it was not able to retest again, 6 pesos. So tomorrow, I'll just lower it down a bit. You don't want to retest down here. If it goes back up and goes creating higher highs, then you know it want to challenge 630 definitely, or even more. And it is the end of a bear micro. But other than that, let's see if this stocks will continue to go to the other side and above 620. Other than that, if it opens here and continues to go breaking down at 602, then it has not changed its mind yet. Alright, that is for this particular stock. And the next stock is one of my not so favorite still, but a little bit sad. And as well as you know, guys, it is still following this particular zone here, guys. Take a look at that. Although today was an inside day, guys, PGOLD is really not giving us the gold, guys. Take a look at that. Oh, that's sad. Although there is it really tried to do a bull micro, which is here, retest the highs, and it went back down. So now let's adjust this one. We can remove this one now. For tomorrow, all right, I don't know where this gonna retest. I hope it's gonna retest 4250 and above and continue, which cancels this one out as a bear micro beginning and continue with a bull. And I hope we can stay above 4280. Really, that is this one. Come on, guys, we need you to box those sellers out, guys. All right, that is for this particular market. And the next market, guys, is SECB. Now, SECB, guys, it is one very, very I don't know, guys. It has been within this range, guys, and it has not yet picked one side or the other. Now, although we already know now, okay, if we're gonna mark this one, guys, for the Fibonacci, guys, look at that, guys. We really are, sellers are here, right? Now, for me, guys, tomorrow, if these guys does not go below back down to 50, guys, these sellers maybe gotta liquidate to their trade, and this market will definitely go up, which makes this one a continuation to this bull micro. Now, we need to stay out of this, guys. Out. Now, if the sellers has enough power to push this one down, yes, they can push this one down hard, right? But I'm finding that sellers are trying to push down, but they're not gaining weight. So that is not a good sign for them, right? I hope they would pick this one before going back up, because there could be a lot of buyers waiting here. But on the other side, if they cannot push it tomorrow or below 121, this will break out higher, guys. That's it. All right. That is for this particular stock. And the last stock that we're going to be discussing is tech. Now, what happened to tech today? Yesterday, we were excited. And today, we were... Yeah, I thought that they had a... So this looks like one of those BDO thing. You know, it had a continuation just a bit, then went back down, back to the beginning of the range. Now, let's see what happens tomorrow, guys, because if this continues, then you know it's eyeing for 640. Now, we don't want it to get out of this range, guys. We want it to stay in and hopefully change to a bull micro. Because if it does change it to a bull micro, then it has a chance to go above 7 pesos. Other than that, I feel this market, we wanted it to stay around these two areas only. If it breaks down here, something has changed, right? That is it. Now, as of right now, this is more bullish than bearish. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for another market update. I hope that you find this update very useful to your trading. And then thank you very much, and see you guys tomorrow.